Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be reviewing Black Ops 7 Zombies. Now the beta has been out for a few days now. The Zombies actually released a day after the multiplayer beta, and currently the only version of Zombies is Farm Survival. So I want to just stop waffling and just get straight into the review. Let's start with the positives. Now the biggest positive, which everyone can notice immediately when loading in, is the visuals and aesthetic of the map. The map looks beautiful. The theme of the game is the Dark Ether, and they have perfectly implemented this in the farm map, and more so in Ashes of the Damned. I saw COD Next people playing it, and the map looks beautiful. The map looks absolutely like it's a treat to watch, it's a treat to look at. Now Black Ops 6 maps, apart from Terminus, which I really enjoyed the design of that map and the creepiness it had to it, the maps weren't necessarily zombies. Like, it wasn't necessarily creepy, dull, dark. It wasn't giving that zombies feeling. Now in previous Call of Duties, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, 2, 1, the maps all had this eerie, creepy effect which made you feel like you were playing zombies. Now Black Ops 7 gives you that feel in Farm and Ashes of the Damned. It gives you that feel that you're playing zombies, you're playing something creepy, you're playing something, you know, that's designed to make you feel a bit unsettled at times. So that's one big plus. Now another thing I want to say, which is a positive, is the new bosses. Well, boss. Now, albeit the Ravagers are very annoying, and albeit the Ravagers are basically the denizens from Black Ops 2's Transit, just in a different physical form. It is a new boss, and they are annoying, but they are a lot more tougher than they look. Especially on the higher rounds, when they all start charging at you, things get a bit tense, things get a bit uneasy and get a bit harder, which is what you want in a zombies game. You want to feel like killing zombies is fun. The simplicity of zombies back in the day was using the most craziest weapons and enjoying killing zombies, whether that's the ray gun, Wunderwaffe, etc. Now in this Black Ops 7, you have the Ravagers, who are annoying but harder when the rounds increase. But when you kill them and get that max ammo, you feel like a stress relief, but in a good way. I feel like there's something fresh, something new. You can say that it's like the denizens. And now the second thing I want to say is the Zersa bear. Whoever thought of adding a zombie bear in this game deserves a round of applause, because it's something so wacky, but it's something that we haven't had yet. But honestly, it's such a great addition. The addition of this Zersa bear is like something so fresh, something so new, rather than reusing old assets. It's something that just, you know, it gets you excited. I remember the first time I joined in fighting that bear, I thought, oh, it's not that hard. As the rounds increase, multiple bears spawn and they feel tougher as well. The bears, although there is one thing I would like to say, they need to reduce the time limit or the strength that it has when it hits you and slows you down. It is kind of OP in that sense, but at the same time they don't want to make it too easy to the point of what's the point having this big bear if it's just easy to kill. So I understand that. So the addition of these two new enemies are really, really good. Now another positive, what I would like to say, is the Pack-a-Punch camos. Albeit you guys are going to say that the Pack-a-Punch camos are more or less the same color in every game. The Pack-a-Punch camo in Farm Survival, in my opinion, is beautiful. The orange one maybe not so much, but the green one is nice, but the blue one is definitely my favorite. The tier 3 Pack-a-Punch camo is amazing. Now I also like how the biggest positive of them all is that Treyarch allowed us to play zombies in a beta, which has never happened before, and they realized that, and they've actually extended the zombies being available till the end of the beta, officially on 8th of October. Now this was originally going to be scrapped, and the beta was going to end, the zombies beta was going to end a day before the actual multiplayer beta ends, but they've realized the love and the appreciation they've got, and they've kept it till the very end of the beta. Now another thing, the final thing I would like to say is the overall feel of the game. The zombies genuinely feels, yes, it feels, the zombies feels similar to Black Ops 6 Zombies, I'm not gonna lie. But it also, I don't know what it is, but it also feels fresh. Although it feels similar to Black Ops 6, at the same time it feels fresh. Now, this is my opinion, guys. If you don't like my opinion, you can criticize me. You can share your opinion in the comments, but do not please give no hate. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We can have the conversation in a respectful manner of each other's opinions on what you think should be changed. But that's enough for the positives. That's all that I can think of off the top of my head. Overall, very fun experience. Now, there is a few negatives. Let's get the obvious one out of the way, which is the armor plate system. Now, although a lot of us complain about the armor plate system, what you have to realize is we're in a new age of zombies. We're in an age where Treyarch have actually buffed the zombies, buffed the overall mechanics of zombies, made everything a little bit stronger to the point where you feel is like I've felt this at times where if I didn't have armor, I'd be dead a million times by now. So yes, they've implemented armor, which is a bit of a negative, which a lot of us don't like, and we want that classic feeling. But they have also buffed everything else in the sense that if you didn't have armor, you'd be screwed. So you appreciate having armor. But I do feel like armor doesn't belong in zombies. It's a Warzone thing. The second negative I would like to say is the weapons. Apart from the ray gun Mark II, and one or two, actual weapons in the game feeling strong, majority of the guns I felt weak. After like round 20, 22, 23, 24, the guns weren't hitting. I had a tier 3 Pack-a-Punched and gold rarity. After round 30, it didn't feel like it was doing nothing. So I was constantly using the trap, constantly using my wonder weapon, constantly using lethals, tacticals. So the weapons I feel need a buff in order to give that variety, that replayability, and not using the same guns, which I know Treyarch will do. Such a minor change, they will buff the weapons. But yeah, that's one thing that I feel like really does need a change. Now, one more negative I want to say is that the bugs. There has been quite a few bugs I've experienced, whether it's the exfil bug, where it wouldn't let you exfil, you'd start it but nothing would spawn in. Or what happened to me once or twice was in the middle of a zombies game, all the zombies just absolutely disappeared. Like I was training zombies and then I turned around and they were all gone and the zombies were not spawning in. I saved and quit, loaded back in, same issue, and I had no choice but to just die and restart all over again. Now, another negative I want to say really quickly is the HUD. Now, the HUD looks nice for multiplayer, not for zombies. It does not suit zombies. Back in the days, we had a theme, a HUD for each corresponding map or each game which suited and was designed specifically for zombies. Now, the one off the top of my head is Shadows of Evil. That HUD theme was designed specifically for Shadows of Evil, and I know Treyarch have said that there are themes coming for the HUD of zombies, and that is a big plus. But I feel like in this beta, which is what everyone sees for the first time, and you want to make a good impression, they should have had a different HUD. This HUD does not suit zombies, albeit, you don't think about it too much whilst you're actually in the game. But yeah, I feel like the HUD needs changing, which we will be able to eventually. Now, a lot of people have said to me, minimap needs to be gone, compass needs to be gone, health bars need to be gone. But just do a simple fact check, guys. Go on settings and you can turn all three of those things off to get that classic zombies feeling. You don't have to have it on. A lot of people don't realize that you have the option to turn these things off, but you're not turning them off and then you're complaining. Now, really quickly, one last thing I want to say, the curse mode is going to be out on launch, I believe. And that is a big plus for those OG zombies players like myself. And I hope that Treyarch don't fuck it up and they actually put their effort into crafting a brilliant zombies experience, a brilliant multiplayer experience, and for those that enjoy Warzone, a brilliant Warzone experience. But for me, I'm tired of Warzone. Yes, I'll play the new map, but I want a brilliant zombies and a brilliant multiplayer. And we have a lot of stuff available in this game. You have all 4 camo grinds, you have weekly challenges, weekly camos, prestige, weapon prestige. So there's a lot to grind for in this game, a lot more than Black Ops 6. So overall, guys, my review of the Black Ops 7 Zombies is, although it's a survival map, so it's a small map, it feels amazing, it feels fresh, it needs a few tweaks with the weapons, etc. But overall, I think the Zombies is very enjoyable, very fun. But this is just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Or what do you think should be changed? And what do you think should be the steps going forward for the future of gaming in zombies in Call of Duty? But thank you for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.